Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Central Police Central. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Hamilton Police Central Station. Today, investigators from the Homicide Unit will be providing an update on the shooting death of Harsimrat Randhawa. Following the update, we will field questions from our media partners. With that, I would like to now call upon Chief Bergen to the podium for some opening remarks. Chief?
Thank you very much, Trevor, and good morning, and thank you for being here. In April, I stood before you to share with you the heartbreaking news that an innocent young woman, Harsimrat, had lost her life at a senseless act of gun violence. And again today, I also speak about a reminder in July we had a second innocent victim, Belinda, experience the same result after another disregard for any sense of community. Acts committed by those who choose to pick up a gun for their purposes without any regard for the consequences they keep. Selfish, dangerous, and the byproduct of criminal entitlement. Harsimrat was just 21 years old, and a stray bullet struck her as she waited for a bus. Her family sent her to Hamilton to build a future filled with hope and opportunity. Everything we know about Harsimrat is that she was availing herself of that hope and opportunity. Instead, their lives and those of many Hamiltonians have been forever altered by this devastating loss. At that time, I pledged that every available resource in the Hamilton Police Service would be dedicated to finding those responsible. To date, Hamilton has experienced 10 homicides and 26 shootings. Today, I stand before you and announce the arrest has been made in the connection with her death. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the community for your trust, your cooperation, and your ongoing support throughout this investigation. This was truly a collaborative effort, reflecting the strength and resilience of not only our city, but of our service. This has been a very complex investigation. I'd like to highlight the tenacity, focus, and agility of our investigative team, which culminated in the arrest 5 months to the date of this tragic moment in time. Truly impressive, and as much welcome outcome for our grieving communities. I will now turn over this podium to Detective Sergeant Daryl Reed, who will provide further details on the arrest of this investigation.
Thank you, Chief. On April 17th this year, Harsimrat Randhawa, a Mohawk student, was tragically shot and killed as she stood at a bus stop at the intersection of Upper James Street and South Bend Road in the city of Hamilton. Unknown to her at the time was a dispute was ongoing between occupants of several motor vehicles that resulted in shots being fired. Harsimrat was an innocent bystander. She was simply trying to make her way home from a local gym when she was struck and killed by a stray bullet. On August the 5th, members of the Hamilton Police Service arrested 32-year-old Jourdain Foster in Niagara Falls without incident. Jourdain had his first court appearance yesterday and has been charged with first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted murder. Investigators know that there's at least 7 people that were involved in this argument, in this dispute, that has resulted in Harsimrat's death. The investigation is still ongoing, and we will do everything in our power to identify, locate, and arrest all these people that are involved in this death. We would like to also thank the members of the community that have come forward to assist us with the investigation. We do believe there are more people out there with information that we need to know, and we encourage those people to come forward. And with that, I'll take a few questions.
Did it begin in the area? Was it something that was ongoing? Shedding light on what it was about?
Yeah, there's some details I can't say because of the court process that's now started. We do know that the dispute had started prior to Harsimrat coming to the area on the bus. It had been going on for a few minutes and then had culminated with the shooting that happened when she arrived there.
You said there were 7 people involved. Do you know how many were in each vehicle?
We have a sense in some vehicles. I say at least 7 because we know the number of vehicles involved and we can't account for the possibility of other passengers, but there's at least 7 people to account for the number of vehicles.
The accused, the shooter, was he a driver? Was he a passenger?
That I'm not going to say at this time, but the first degree murder charge comes as a result of some involvement that directly resulted in her death.
How many cars were involved?
4 for sure at this point. There was 2 groups in dispute, so there was some on both sides, but there was multiple vehicles that responded to that area.
Found all of the vehicles?
we're still working on some of that. We found some of them. I've previously reported on that, but part of the investigation is still ongoing in that respect too.
Could you identify the make and model or color of the other two vehicles involved?
Not at this time, just because that's still ongoing.
What do you know about the accused? Is he from Hamilton?
Mr. Foster has got ties to Halton, Hamilton, and Niagara regions. He tended to move around in short-term rental properties, but his family has connections throughout all those regions.
Was he known to play the fair?
Yes.
Do you know what he was doing in Hamilton at the time?
I do, but I'm not going to disclose that at this time.
Do you know the identities of all the people and you're still looking for them, or some people you know the identities?
I'm not going to release that information at this time just because it's ongoing and I wouldn't want to tip my hat in terms of what we do and don't know. But as we move forward with the investigation, I'll keep updating as we make progress.
Are there any descriptions of the further suspects?
Not for us to release at this time.
Is this shooting tied to any other shootings this year, or?
No, not that I'm aware of. No.
Is there a connection to drug trafficking?
Again, I'm not going to talk about the motive or the background other than that there was a dispute that broke out and it had been going for a few minutes prior to the shooting. But the motive behind that dispute, that's a major part of the court process, so I need to be careful about what I release publicly now as well.
Is there any indication that more than one gun was involved or an exchange of gunfire?
We believe there was more than one gun involved. The numbers I won't disclose at this point, but there was, I'll say, at least 2 guns that were involved in this incident.
Like an exchange of gunfire then, would that be fair to say, between vehicles?
There was rounds shot in both directions. The numbers that went in both directions I won't say, but we feel confident based on the investigation that we understand which gun is responsible for the injury and the damage in the neighborhood, so we were able to sort that out with ballistics.
The accused was in the Mercedes?
Yes. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. That will conclude today's update.